All right. So here we are. We're gathered in cyberspace. One good thing about the internet, right? We can still reach out. We're going to sit in our seats with the mountain pose, feet are a little bit apart like we do, and arms down. Shake it out a little bit. Oh gosh. So we have an hour to take care of ourselves. Let's do it. Breathe in and raise those arms and let it all go. Shh. And we'll do two more like we do. And let it go. And go one more. Yes. And release down. So let's just bring the arms back out again and cross this left arm over the right and just give yourself a hug. Move the spine a little bit, just like a washing machine. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to go the other arm on top. So just wrap that arm and move side to side. Yes. And then just loosen your arms a little bit to the elbows rather, and drop the arms down, and we'll move the elbows side to side. So I don't know about you, but when I get worried and tensed up, it all holds in my shoulders and neck. So this is a way to work it out a little bit. And then we'll come back to just the center and let the hands go. Come out and breathe. And we're going to bring this left hand down and the right hand on the side of the face and lean into your right hand. And reach down with those left fingers. And then we'll come up. We're going to go to the other side. So left on the side of the face, bring that right hand down. And then come up. Because that's not enough, we're going to put the right hand here. And we're going to turn this palm facing down and reach down as your head tips to the right. And then inhale, come up, elbows bent. Reach down with an exhale, just like inhale, elbow bends, and go one more, reach down, exhale. Feel the stretch down the neck and shoulder, arm, and then back up. Now we're going to switch, and then this reminds me of the scarecrow in Wizard of Oz. I don't know why. So reach down, and then inhale, come up. And exhale, reach. And breathe in. And go one more, exhale, reach. And then come in. And then we'll just bring both elbows out to the side and arms up. We're going to bring the hands together right here and then round your back. So dip in. And then inhale, come open. Just stretch across that chest. Exhale, draw in, and you can kind of press your hands together. Inhale, open, open, open. And go one more, draw in. And then inhale, open. Yeah. And then we'll just bring the feet a little bit apart. Yes. And bring this left over to the right. And right shoulder back and reach that arm out. Look in that direction for more neck movement. Now look the other way and look down. And I really want you to look down at your left knee. Kind of focus there. Now just move your head left and right. So good balance is a result of many different things. And it really starts with your eyes and your focus will come back, and your eye's ability to move from one place to another quickly and refocus. So look out at that left hand. Now take your gaze over to the right. And when you stop and look to the right, just focus on something, notice something. And then bring your chin down and move the head back and forth. And then come back to the center again. We're going to do that again. So we're going to take left to right, right shoulder back, reach. Look at that hand, look out to the fingers. Turn your head the other way, look down. Move your head back and forth. And then come back to the center, right to left, left shoulder back, reach, look the other way, look down at that right knee, move your head back and forth. Yes. And then bring your hands back to the center. And we're going to bring the hands out in front. Now walk your feet in, and we're going to follow the thumb. Follow the thumb. So take your right thumb, follow it out to the right, and then follow back to the front. Do you feel like you're at the eye doctor? Look at that left thumb, follow it out to the left, and then follow it back to the front. Now bring this right thumb up, follow, and down. Do the other one, left up, look, keep that focus. Back down. Now we'll bring this right hand down. Look down. Keep looking at that thumb. Come back. Now focus on the left. Look down and look back. And then just bend the elbows, bring the hands in, and bring your hands right here. Just pause for a moment. Breathe. Now we'll take this left hand, bring it on the side, right side. Hold the elbow if you need, come down, and we'll just move this fascia, get some hydration, good circulation. Also a way to loosen up, to relieve the tension. And then we'll do this side, so right to left, and you go where it feels the best for you. All right. And when you're ready, we'll just release and move the fingers, just open and close a couple of times, and then keep them sort of half open like that, and then move the wrist. And go the other way. And then we'll just pause and open and close again a couple times. And then just stop with the hands out. We're going to fold in the fingers, starting with the pinky finger in one at a time, and then open with the thumb and one at a time. And do that with breath. So take a breath in, exhale, and then inhale, thumb, etc. Again, take a breath. Exhale, draw in. And then inhale on the out. And then exhale and let go. Just shake it out. And then we'll release the hands down. We'll bring this right foot out and do the ankle. So go around and then the other way. So I've talked a lot about toe strength in the past couple classes and how that's important for balance, super important for balance. And your ankle flexibility is another thing that's important for balance. We're going to stay on this right leg, and I want you to draw in cursive your first name with your toe. So just draw in cursive, let that whole ankle move around. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's grading us. And I'm dotting my I. So when you're ready, place that foot down and do the other side first with the rotation. And the other way. And then if you want to do your last name or your first name again, make that ankle move in ways that it doesn't maybe normally move. And when you're ready, just put your foot down and just notice how that felt. Notice how your ankles feel. Maybe you feel it, maybe you don't. We're going to step the right foot forward slightly, and I want you to lift the toes up. I don't know how well you can see that. Lift the toes up and then press that foot down. So up and press that foot down. Now we're going to go up and bring this elbow up. And as you go down, bring this hand into a fist. And we're going to open, starting with the thumb first, and all the fingers follow as the toes go down. And then back in. So we're making the two sides of our body talk to each other. And back in. And go one more, coming down, and then back in. And then just bring that foot down, do the other side. So the foot comes up, and then just press down flat. Up, and press. And go one more up, and press down. And now we're going to use this hand. It goes up, and then as we come down, thumb, and etc., pinky, etc., thumb, press down that foot, and then pinky, coming back up. And then now that we've done that contralateral stuff, it's always good to have something that's symmetrical. So we're just going to let our brain rest and bop the feet, just lifting and releasing the heels. And that's all. Two working on the same plane. All right, and then rest your feet and notice how that felt. Take a breath. Let it go. Now step each foot out slightly and we'll lean side to side. So in this flowy movement also allows the brain to rest a little bit. Relax. Okay, so next time you come to the right, we're going to stay on the right. Put your forearm on the top of this right leg and let the right ear drop. Let the right ear drop. Then we're going to get a little fancy. We'll come up, and I want you to bring this left hand out, bring it behind you, and turn your head away towards the right and look down. And look at your knee or focus on your toes. Whatever you see that you can easily see, move your head left and right. And then we'll come back to the center, undo, and we'll bring this hand, forearm right here on the top of the left leg, lean, and we're going to drop the ear and relax. And then we'll come back up, let that arm come out, hand comes behind, turn your head towards the left and look down. If you want to, move your head just a little bit. All right, and then come back to center. Let this arm come down. Let this elbow come up. And I want you to come over and breathe. Breathe into the side body. Exhale back. Inhale, feel the ribs separate. Breathe, make extra room for your lungs. Exhale. And go one more. Breathe and exhale, and then just bring that forearm there, this arm up, come over, breathe, and here's your exhale. Firm the belly slightly, push that breath out. Inhale and exhale, and one more. Breathe and exhale. And then we'll bring that hand down, walk your feet in. We'll lift this right foot and put your hand on the kneecap and rotate that knee like you're drawing a circle with your knee. And you can go big or small. And now reverse, so other way. Again, big or small. Do what feels right for you. We'll rest that leg and notice how that felt. Just that little bit of movement. And we'll go around. And listen to your body. Where are you feeling this? On the inside. Interoception. And then we'll pause. Now go the other way. All right. And then pause. Again, notice how that feels. That's when you make the changes, when you really connect mind and body. So we're going to step this right foot out now, and I want you to bring both arms out like we do in Warrior Two pose. And again, we're going to do some eye spotting. Look at your right fingers, flip the palms so both palms are up. And as you inhale, follow that right hand, look up, and then follow it back out and turn the palm down and look out beyond your right fingers. So we'll inhale. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Look up. Exhale, go ha. Inhale, look up at that right hand. Exhale, look out. Ha. And go one more. Breathe. Look up. Exhale, look out. Ha. And then we'll just bring the hands back up. Look up. Then bring the hands right here at the center. Step your right foot in. Left foot goes out. Both arms are out. Palms are up. With an inhale, look at your left fingers up. And then go ha. Inhale, up. Exhale, go ha. And go one more. Look up, look up. Exhale, go ha. And then bring your hands back up. Walk your foot in. Bring your hands back to the center again. Pause. Notice how your breath's feeling. We've speeded up a little bit. How the body's feeling. And then let the hands come down to the legs again. We're going to take this right foot and step it out like we did before, but this time I want you to take your left hand behind you. Okay, and put your right hand here. We're going to lean forward and extend that right hand out, looking. Now look over to the left like you're looking behind your left shoulder. Look back at that hand in front of you. Bring it to your chest. Come up where the shoulders are right over the hips and raise that arm and your opposite leg. Reach up. And then we'll bring that foot back down, hand back in, lean forward, look out at that left hand, take your gaze away, look over your left shoulder, look back at that hand, bring it close to you, raise it up, look up, bring your opposite foot out. And last time, come forward, extend, look over to the left, look back at that hand in front of you. Engage your belly as you lean forward. Don't forget about your core. And extend that left leg and right arm. And bring everything back. We'll walk that foot in. Take your arm out from behind. Put it in front. Hold that elbow. Reach those fingers and slide all the way down. Now bring your fingertips to the shoulder and move forward. Yeah. All right. And then pause, bring that hand down, bring that foot forward. And we're going to bring the left hand to the chest. Take the right hand out and behind you. We're going to lean forward. Look at that hand. Now bring it back in, reach up. Now extend that right foot out, left hand up. Bring that hand forward, extend. Now look over your right shoulder. Look back at that hand in front of you, bring it in. Come back up, extend, breathe. Exhale, come forward, reach out. I know I skipped one of these. Looking behind. Look back at that hand in front of you. Come back in and reach up. And we'll go one more just because we have to make it right. Come forward. And when you're leaning forward, engage in that low abdomen. Look the other way. Look back at that hand in front of you. Come in and reach. And then we'll just bring foot and hand down. Take that right arm out in front of you. Hug and slide. Then we'll bring those fingertips there. We're going forward. Row the boat forward. Okay. And then we'll bring both fingertips on the shoulders. I want you to draw your shoulders down. Feel them coming away from the ears. And then slightly lift up with your breath. Feel the chest lift. And exhale, bring those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the shoulders a little. And one more exhale down. And then just bring the arms down. We're going breath of joy. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. Then go up. When I breathe out, let it go. Ha! I breathe out love. And then we'll just bring the hands back to the center, down on your feet, and we're going to work with strength a little bit more. So I want you to come forward in your sitting position. And as I was saying earlier, when you start to move your shoulders in front of your hips, you need to start relying on your core muscles in your abdomen. So just kind of let that happen the minute your shoulders come forward. And then we'll come back and let the belly go loose. Take a breath. And as you lean forward, exhale and engage those muscles. And then inhale, let the belly just... And the next time we come forward, exhale. I want you to push into your feet and lift up about halfway. And then go back down again. Sit back. So take a breath. Exhale, go forward. Sit up about halfway. Feel that in your quads. Come back. And then let the shoulders realign over the hips. On this last one, we're going to slowly come to standing. Come up. Feel your strong legs. Feel them as you're standing. Adjust your feet into the good position for you to stand firmly and strong. Breathe. All right. And then we're going to come behind the chair. And we're going to use it as you need it. So I'll angle it so you can see me. So the position for chair pose is to lean forward and sit back when you're standing and bring the hands out. If you need the chair, you could put your hands on the chair. So here we are in chair pose, and then we're going to just release and let the legs straighten, let the arms come down. And then inhale, sit back in chair pose. If you can, go a little lower. And then when you're ready, straighten the legs. Come down again. Breathe. Sit low. Get low, get low, get low. And then breathe. And go one more. Exhale. Can you hold it for a few moments? Breathe. And when you're ready, straighten the legs. Let your hands just rest on the tops of your legs. Let your chin drop. Nod your head yes. Have a slight bend in your knees, so please don't lock your knees. Nod your head yes, and then no. And then just pause, and when you're ready, come all the way up. So the other thing about balance is how your vestibular system is working in your body. In other words, do you get dizzy easily? So you need your baroreceptors, which help regulate your blood pressure, to readjust when you've come from here to here. And for some people, it takes a moment. And the eye spotting is a good thing to do if you're feeling really dizzy, to focus on something. Okay? So we're going to come back behind the chair again. Let your hands rest here, everybody. Come down into your chair pose. Let your hands go. And then come all the way up. We're going to take this right foot back. So step it back, and you've got distance between your feet. Your front leg is bent, so that knee's bent. Bring your right hand down. Bring your right hand down and bring this left leg straight. And as I raise up my right arm, I'm going to bend my left knee and then bring it back down. So we're working on flexibility in the quads. Come back down and go one more. Bend that front knee. So stay here in this warrior pose. Breathe. And then we'll bring the hands all the way down. If you need the chair, rest them on the chair. And we're going to straighten that front leg. And then come back up. Breathe as you look up. Exhale, straighten that front leg, come down, feel those hamstrings stretch. Inhale, come back up. And go one more, coming back down. And inhale, come all the way up, bring your hands together, boom, bring them right down to the center, step the front foot, back foot to meet the front, and let your hands go, shake it out. Step your feet just slightly apart, and when my arms go here, my left heel's raising up, and vice versa. Again, hold the chair as you need, right? Just back and forth. And breathe. So we're resetting here. Just let your body breathe. Then we'll come back to our mountain pose. So back in this mountain pose. This time I'm going to step my other leg forward. That would be my right leg. And I'm going to raise up my right arm. I'm going to keep my left hand down. Straighten that front leg, and as I bend it, I'm coming up with my left arm while the right knee bends. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. And go one more all the way up. Feel that strong warrior pose. Breathe. And then we're going to bring both hands down, lean forward, and with an inhale, come up. Lift that chest. Exhale down. Inhale, raise up. And go one more, coming on down. Notice how your system is regulating when you go down and up. Bring the hands together. And it's just something to be aware of. Step forward, arms down. And I know you can feel vulnerable, especially with the dizziness when you have a cold and your sinuses are maybe blocked. A lot of times that can make you dizzy. So you just have to be mindful and take care and, watch yourself. Don't put yourself in balancing poses when you're feeling dizzy. All right. And that means during your practice too. All right. And then we'll come back to this mountain pose. And from here, again, have the chair close if you need, because we're going to be balancing. So I want you to raise up this outside arm. If you need the chair, with your right hand, let it rest. And we're going to come up. So feel yourself on the balls of your feet. And once you're here, you could do some eye spotting, which can help you focus, like find a dark spot on the floor, something that doesn't move to stare at. And then let go of that intensity, that intense looking. Come back down. Come back up. Find your focal point. Now, if you can, let go with your opposite hand or touch and let go. Do whatever you need to sort of challenge yourself safely. And then come back down. Let both arms come down. And we'll go one more. Breathe. So coming up, find your focal point. If you can, let both hands lift. And here's where your toe strength comes in. Press those toes down. Make sure all toes are touching. And when you're ready, coming on down. And then we'll go back to this ankle flexibility. We're going to move those ankles after doing that. And we'll do the other one. And then the other way. Then we'll just stand back in mountain pose. Stand still with that right hand on the chair. And we're going to come into our tree pose. So let this arm come up as it would in tree pose. Let your left heel lift and bring the left knee out to the side. Okay? And here, you've got the ball of the foot down. Bring both hands up if you can. If you need the chair, it's there. Now, it's easier to balance when you have some width between your feet, and it gets more challenging as the feet get closer together. So try bringing that foot in, and you do you. We've done tree pose a lot. If you want to go right up into tree pose, of course you can. All right, so rest your ankle, your heel on your other ankle, and then really think about the strength in your upper body and your legs, and lift your left foot off the floor. Find that focal point again. If you need, the chair is there or not. Breathe. And then we'll come out of this, let go. We'll shake this inner leg that balanced us. And this is a practice. What are we going to do? We're going to go back and do it again. All right? So here we are. Hands here on the chair if we need it. Left knees out to the side. Foot edges closer. Arm is up. And then find your focal point. Maybe raise your hand off. Maybe not. Maybe you want to try to go high, above your knee. Never, ever rest your heel on your knee, on the joint, above or below. Always use a chair as you need. And when you're ready, come on down, come on down, come on down. And then shake it out. And while we're going to stand here, when it gets a little more movement in the legs, so just move this outside in your hips. Move this leg back and forth. And then just rest that foot down. Step that foot one step to the left. Turn. Bring the toes up. Face your right toes forward and bend this right knee slightly. Put your hand on your hip or on the chair. Draw down. Feel that stretch in your calf and your hamstrings. And then as you come up, let that foot come down. Inhale. Get a nice big breath in. And then exhale. Lift those toes. Bend this right knee. Come on down. Feel the toes lift and that calf stretch. Inhale, come back up and over. And last time, exhale, coming on down, 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 down. And inhale, back over. Beautiful. Bring that arm down. Bring your foot in. Shake this right leg a little bit. And we'll come over to the other side. All right, so on this side, here we are standing in mountain pose. You're going to have your left hand here if you need to. Bend the right knee, bring it out to the side, and right arm comes up. Okay, so here we're trying it using the left leg to balance. So notice the difference between that side and this side. We're always stronger on one side than the other. All right, so I'm start working my foot over and bringing my heel against my ankle. And then find your focal point. Breathe. If you want an extra challenge, don't laugh at me if you don't. You could bring your hands closer together. Okay? And then find your focal point and lift your foot up. If you need to, hold and breathe. So you're breathing, your ribs are coming in and out, but you have this strength in your core that you're holding on to. You're not holding on to your breath. Your ribs, your lungs are moving, You're looking at your focal point. Look at me. Don't look at me, but I'm beboppeting, wobbling. But this is a practice, right? When you're ready, come out of it, take a break, bring that foot down, shake it out. That left leg. All right, readjust into your mountain pose again. Bring your knee out to the side, raise that arm up. Find your focal point as you start to move into what your tree looks like. And your tree could be foot on the floor, all the foot on the floor, and that's fine. Maybe you challenge by just putting your fingertips together. So do your version of tree pose. Breathe. One's not better than the other. It's what's right for you. What's right for you. Breathe. And when you're ready, we'll come slowly down. Bring that foot back down. And we're going to take this inner leg, shake it out a little bit, and then let this outside leg go back and forth. So just stretching the quads and the psoas. And then we'll pause that movement, step that right foot out, one step to the right, heel down, toes up, bend this left knee, hand either on the chair or on your hip, and here's your exhale. Inhale, come up, enjoy the stretch. Exhale, bend that left knee, right toes up, feel your calf stretch, your hamstrings. Inhale, breathe. And exhale, come down. And inhale, icho. Awesome. Come back down. Let your hand come down. Step in. Shake one leg. Shake the other. And then we'll just stand in mountain pose. And I want you to let your right shoulder start to drop down. And I want you to do this without trying to reach your right fingers towards the floor. Just stop when you naturally stop. When you don't, you're going to stay like you're in between two walls. You're not going to lean this left shoulder forward to go further down. Draw back up and breathe. Now exhale, let the left shoulder drop down. Do not reach for the floor with your left fingers. Just feel the body stretch. On that right side, how it feels on the left side. Come back. And again. And once you're down here now, press your left foot firmly into the floor. Just notice how that makes a change or any change in your left leg. Inhale back up and one more exhale. And you could press your right foot into the floor as you're doing this. And then inhale back up. Yeah, just pause for a moment. Notice how your body's feeling. Try not to lock your knees. Sometimes we do that when we get tense. Now we're going to come behind the chair again. I'm going to come behind the chair, work a little bit more on balance. So we're going to stand close to the chair and then just step both feet back, and bow down a little bit so that you're in kind of this pyramid pose. Then bend your knees. I want you to straighten your legs, look down, and bend your knees, sit back, just like we did in chair pose. Straighten your legs. Now lift up your belly button. You can even put a hand there. Lift up. And then inhale, just kind of bend your knees, Breathe in. Exhale, push the breath out, lift up that belly button, feel that spine get long. And inhale, drop back down. Go in, come back up again. Now, I want you to step your left foot forward. So you're back in this warrior one. Either you're holding with your right hand or you have both hands in the air. Now I'm going to take my left hand and bow into the chair. So my right arm's out, now my left arm's out. Okay, really engage in your core. Now drop your right hand to the chair and I want you to lift your right heel, maybe the whole foot. So you're holding on with your right hand and your gaze is at your your left fingertips. Yes, you're looking at your left fingertips. Bring your left hand, that extended hand, back to your chest. Bring your foot down and back. Come back up into a warrior one. Breathe. Look up. We'll do that again. So we're going to come forward, bowing forward. Both hands are out. Now drop your right hand to the chair. Lift your left foot. Make sure you're not overextending the shoulder. The shoulder is locked in. Your fingers are out. Your arm is out. Lift your right leg. Look at that left hand. Maybe have both hands out. It's not working for me, but it might for you. Come back down with that back foot. Come back up into your warrior one. Breathe. Now bring the hands together, come to the chest, and step forward. Release the hands down, shake it out. We're going to reset. So just breathe. Shake it out, shake it out. And then stop. Notice how you're feeling. Hands go on the chair. Here we go. We're going to step that left foot back. So right leg's leading. Bend that right knee. We're going to bring this left hand here, bow forward, extend that hand out, and lift your back heel. Maybe raise both hands out, or maybe you're keeping that back heel down. Bring that hand back, bring that hand in. Now I'm going to take my left hand down, right hand here, bow forward, reach that right arm out, lift that back heel, maybe the whole foot. Look at those fingers in front of you. Maybe you balance by letting go of the chair. Maybe not. Come back down again. Find the floor. Arm goes up. Maybe both arms come up. Breathe. And we'll do that again. So hands come down. Right arm goes out. Opposite leg goes out. Lift up your belly button. Feel that core. Maybe both hands are out. Maybe not. Maybe you're holding. That's all good. That's all good. Then bring that foot down. Bend that right knee. Both arms up. Both arms up. Bring the hands together. Bring them back to the chest. You did it. Step forward and let go. And shake it out. Yes. So we did our warrior ones. We did all kinds of balancing. I want you to come into a wide-legged stance with the heels in, toes out, and bend those knees. Bend those knees. We're going to bring our elbows out and just come up and inhale. Take in that fresh air. Exhale, come down with a inhale, get big, take up all the space. You're getting stronger. Exhale, come down and go one more reach. Look up and exhale, come down. We're going to bring our hands together. Pause for a moment. And then bring the arms out. We're going to turn to the right and bring this left hand down to your right knee. Come back up, come out, turn to the left, bring that right hand down to the left knee. Come back, rotate, come down. Now I want you to look up at your right hand. You probably can't see it very well, but out of the corner of your eye, come back to center. Turn, come down, and look out of the corner of your eye and look at that left hand. And then come back to center. We're going to bring the hands up to the center of the chest. Walk your feet in, or just walk them in like that. Let the arms come down and just shake it out. Yeah. So that was our good balancing standing practice. We're going to come back to seated pose and widen the feet. Let's lean over to the left and then just circle. The chest comes over that left knee, over the right, and come back up. And we're going to reverse. So go to the right, lean and back, reverse, lean and back, and one more, lean and back, and back to the center. Breathe. Yes. And if you'd like to, we're going to do a last moving meditation, or you could just sit here and breathe. We're going to bring the hands together, bring your heels slightly in, and inhale, come up, exhale down. We'll do that again. Inhale, come up, exhale down. And then we'll take this left hand, slide it back, slide it back. And then we'll do one more. Inhale, lift the heels, arms come up, exhale, in and exhale. Then we'll slide and back and slide and back and right back to the center, right back here. And then just readjust. Your knees are forward. Pause. And then we'll take the hands, just crisscross them over the center of your chest. And just feel your hands resting on your shoulders or your collarbones, wherever they are. Let your shoulders again just drop and feel the warmth of your hands. And then let your chin just come down a little bit. And not looking at anywhere in particular. The eyes are resting. They've done good work. And just bring your attention inward. You've been looking out, looking out, looking out. Bring it in. Notice your hands are over your chest. Can you notice how your breath is moving in your body? Notice the breath coming in and out. Feel your feet on the floor. You can press your feet and then stop the pressing. Just feel your feet grounded. And then feel yourself being held by the chair. Like notice what part of the chair is touching and what isn't. where most of your weight is being held by the chair. Feel the length of your spine, nice and long. And feel yourself resting. Is there somewhere you could let go a little more? Just sort of scanning the body. Is there somewhere you could let go a little more? In your face, your shoulders, in your arms, your belly, your legs, your feet. And then when you're ready, bringing the hands now together like in a prayer mudra. Maybe bringing the hint of a smile to the corners of your mouth. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure, pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for practicing with me.